So today I'm going to be going over how to do a trick called lie detector. It's really neat, it's impromptu, and it's a little bit more advanced than some of the tricks I've been posting, or most of them I would say. So here's kind of what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take the deck, you shuffle it up, and you can pick one from the middle. It doesn't matter at all. It's a random card. So let's say one from the middle. And obviously, like I said before, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you, but I don't want to see it for this trick. Okay. Alright, so hopefully you got a pretty good glance at it. I'm going to go ahead and take your card, and let's go ahead and leave it in the middle of the deck or so. And then obviously I'll go ahead and, mix it up and stuff. So, now that your card is lost in the deck, what I'm going to do is show you a few face-up cards, okay? And the point is you're going to lie to me. So every single time I show you a face-up card, you're going to say, that's it, as if, that's your card, okay? So let's say the top card here. Is this your card? That's it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to detect your lies and see which one is your card and which one isn't. So you say, this is your card? Well, I don't believe you. Set that down. Next card. Is this your card? That's it. You know what? Still don't really believe you. What about the next card? Was this your card? That's it. I don't believe you at all. You know what? I seriously don't believe that any of these cards are yours because, to be honest with you, your card is right here. King of Spades. I'll set this down. Leave that over here. So once again, I'm proving to you this here is your card. Because you can see over in this pile, none of these are actually your cards. Your card, like I said, in fact, is over there. Alright guys, so this is the trick. This is lie detector, and if you want to see how it's done, don't forget to stick around for the tutorial. Alright, so hopefully everybody really liked that trick. It's personally one of my favorite impromptu tricks, because you can do it anywhere, and it generally has a really good effect on spectators. So here's basically how you're going to be able to do it. So you can go ahead and give the deck over to the spectator. They can shuffle it up, and then they can pick any card they want. So let's say the spectator has shuffled up the pack, and now you can spread out the cards. You can have them pick any card they like. So let's just say this one from the middle, and you give it out to them. Now, for the trick purposes, you don't want to see their card, so don't let the spectator show it to you. So they take their card, and let's just see it for the video purposes. It is the 7 of clubs. They take that card from the middle. The spectator has it right now, and now all you're going to do is just misdirect them. You're going to say, okay, so you picked any card in the deck, okay, it could have been any one, and now as you're, talking to them, all you're going to do is get a pinky break underneath the bottom card. So pretty simple, you just riffle your pinky down until you get the bottom card. And now all you're going to do is, the spectator is still going to have this card in their hand, and all you're going to say is, okay, so you picked any card from the deck, and we're going to take it and put it in the middle. Now as you say that, your thumb comes over. You transfer this pinky break to a thumb break. It's pretty simple, okay? I usually like to keep mine kind of small so the spectators can't see it, but anyway is fine. So you take your pinky break, put it to a thumb break, and you do a swing cut, okay? Pretty standard. You just kind of break off half the deck with your index finger and swing it over. Now you tell the spectator to go ahead and put the card in the middle of the deck, and now all you're going to do is take this thumb break, okay? Put that, this is the spectator's card, you put that directly on top here, and this pinky is going to latch on to that card. So it latches on to that break at the bottom, okay, and it takes that card, and now you have a break above their card and also a random card. So their card is right here, as you can see. There's one random card on top. So now you have your break here, and all you're going to do is you're going to cut their card to the top. So you have this break, and now you tell the spectators, okay, so let's go ahead and mix up the deck a little bit. So from here, all you're going to do is you can do a tabled cut. So you're going to take the top half of the deck, or you can do a double undercut. Doesn't really matter. You just want to bring you just want to bring this break to the top. So you take half the deck up here. You can put it to the table, and now take all the cards from the break. Take that off. Put that to the table, and now what you've done is you've brought the random card and the spectator's card to the top of the deck. Okay, so from this position, all you're going to do is tell the spectators, so obviously your card is lost in the middle of the deck, and there's absolutely no way for me to know which one your card is or actually where it is. So Like, again, you're just going to make up some stories, misdirect them, because now what you're going to do is you're going to riffle down to 2 cards, which is a little bit more difficult, but essentially it's the same thing like you did before, but this time you're just going to riffle for 2 cards. So you just roll down your pinky and you misdirect them, and then you pull down, get a break between 2 cards. This is going to take some practice, but obviously you're going to get it after a while, so just make sure you practice that. Get the break underneath the 2 cards, and you are ready to go. So from this point, this is where you're going to bring in the lie detecting part of the trick, because this is like the main part, and this is definitely my favorite part of the trick. So from this point, you're going to have the break underneath the 2 cards, okay? And then you're going to transfer this to a thumb break, again, just like that, okay? And then what you're going to do is a swing cut. So from this position, you have your cards, the 2 cards at the bottom of the deck in the thumb break, and then you're going to swing cut the cards. And at this point in the trick, you're going to be telling your spectators, okay, so right now I'm going to show you a few face-up cards. They may or may not be yours, but either way, you're going to have to lie to me. So I'm going to show you a face-up card, and you're going to have to say, that's it, as if that's your card, and I'm going to have to decipher whether or not you're lying to me or telling the truth. So I'll show you what I mean. So every time I show you a face-up card, you say, that's it. Now, obviously, here you have your thumb break, so you want to keep that kind of concealed. And what you're going to do is you're going to flip over the top card in your left hand that you've just swing cut. You flip it over, and you say, okay, is this your card? And the spectator will say, that's it. So from here, you say, okay, I don't believe you. You flip it back over, put it to the table, and now the next card is going to be theirs. So from this point, you say, okay, so was this your card? And they're going to say, that's it. And now obviously you still have this break here, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to flip their card over and you say, okay, you know what, I don't believe you. So you flip the card back over using this half of the deck, and now when you come back over, so let's say it's face up again, when you flip it back over, you're going to just leave that deck on top just for a minute, and you see these 2 cards, you're just going to drop it, take the deck away, place the card. So that's not their card. Obviously, it's a different card. So, and again, now you don't have any more break. You say, okay, so let's see this card. Was this your card? And the spectator will say, that's it. And you'll say, you know what? I still don't believe you. You place the 3 cards down, and now the cards that are in your left hand, you're going to place on top. So from this point, you say, you know what? I don't believe that any of those cards are yours. And you take the cards from your left hand, place it on top. Now you have the spectator's card on top of the deck, but you're going to do a double lift. So you say, okay, so I don't believe any of those cards are yours, and in fact, I believe your card is right here. So you do a double lift. The tutorial is going to be in the link for the screen. I do have a tutorial for the double lift, so click on the link if you don't already know how to do it. And then, so you do your double lift, and you say, you know what, this is your card, and you're really adamant. You show them the double. Their card is obviously concealed behind it, and you're really adamant, and you say, you know what, this is your card. You flip it back over, and then you place it down, and you just swapped the spectator's card, or you just swapped the fake card for the spectator's card, and you place it down, and you say, look, I'll prove it to you. So as you can see, none of these are your cards, and you flip it over, you show it to them, and you can have the spectators go through them if you want, but you can just show them like this, and you say, look, I told you this card over here is yours. You flip it over. It's a really, really powerful trick because their card, has just jumped from this pile over here, and it's really, really great. And that's the trick, guys. And as always, thanks for watching.